Hi and welcome to the channel. We finally made it to the end of Season 3's East Coast. We went all the way from Florida, straight up the coast to Maine, and what better way to finish off a great season than visiting Acadia National Park.
I do have to say, I think that is one of my favorite places on this
Definitely.
earth. After Florida, though.
After Florida, yeah. Which we're currently in, hence the palm trees.
It was so magnificent, the views, the smells, it was just so amazing, and we're so excited to be able to share it with you.
Yep, definitely. However, we did run into an issue with the recent rulings coming out about commercial filming in national parks. And one of the things we found out, and we're still new to this as well, is that federal law requires a permit for all commercial filming, no matter the size of the crew or the equipment. This includes individuals like us, small groups that don't use much equipment but generate revenue by posting footage on websites such as YouTube and TikTok. And that's us.
Yes.
So basically, the moment I take a phone and film our family walking on a trail in a national park and I put it on YouTube, that's commercial filming because of the ads, and we could be held criminally liable. So trying to be good parents, good role models for our children, good stewards of the community, we want to follow all the rules. So basically, this footage from Acadia National Park was filmed over 6 months ago before the ruling, and now this will probably be our last national park
For now. Yeah, until anything changes, hopefully.
Yeah.
But yeah, for now, we're just gonna do the outside.
Yep, so we're going to follow all rules and regulations that come out, but as of now, we're going to go ahead and release this footage. A wonderful time in Acadia National Park. We had a blast, so you know what? Roll that beautiful music.
Don't you think we've had enough of the trauma you bring? Ain't you tired of thinking we can get through anything? 'Cause I can't move on if you can't be strong. But every time I hear you say my name, it always feels the same. 'Cause I've loved you for a lifetime. We can run through fire and rain, but it always feels the same. And I waited for a lifetime.
A rustic sandwich in the rustic forest.
This is almost like a commercial for Acadia. I mean, this right here is a man sandwich.
Wow.
The ultimate ciabatta BLT for Acadia.
That is beautiful.
There she is, the infamous newbie mistake.
What are we gonna do?
Good thing we only drove 2 miles down the road with our trash on the back.
Every time I hear you say my name, it always feels the same. 'Cause I've loved you for a lifetime. We can run through fire and rain, but it always feels the same. 'Cause I've loved you for a lifetime.
Do you have matches for the fire?
I have everything.
If you pull a can of Spam out of that or an MRE, I think I will just,
You'd be impressed.
I have them in
I've
my
got
Ranger
3
vest.
jackets in here.
nope. I want a can of Spam or an MRE, one or the other.
We got one in my vest
Well, where's your vest?
and the car.
All right.
Emily decided to fall asleep right when we get to Acadia, so I'm waiting in the car with her while Lee and Sophia are getting some beautiful pictures and video from the seawall part of Acadia. It's really beautiful, so nice. I really do want to get out, but I'm gonna have to wait. And
That was amazing.
was it frigid?
Oh yeah. And I'll be honest with you, I'm so glad that I got the wrist strap, because when you're walking out here, it's so slippery and it's so Yeah.
Yeah.
But the smell, the feel, the ice cold wind, all of it.
You're not wearing flip-flops, are
You
you?
wrap it all up, and I need some flip-flops.
You need some flip-flops.
That's the only thing that would make this
That was missing. The
Perfect.
flip-flops.
lobster roll and some flip-flops.
Well, I guess next time we come, we have to bring our winter coats. Is it that cold out there?
Yeah. I wish I could have brought like a big puffy jacket on top of this.
Really? Oh my gosh, well, good to know. We're gonna be coming back here again, so we'll definitely bring our winter coats then.
Are my ears?
No, they're fine. They're still there.
Well, I tell you what, it is definitely worth the drive coming to Maine.
Well, did you see a lobster?
Well, I saw the lobster's home.
Did you see a whale?
Well, I saw the whale's home.
Doesn't this feel like an enchanted forest?
It does. It feels like, you know, the dark forest in Harry Potter?
Well, I wouldn't go there.
No.
I
but
was
it
I was
kinda
more
like
thinking
a
about
woodsy-
fairy tales. And I think this is where our journey ends. So I thought there was a cathedral or something, like a church bell going off, but it's actually a buoy in the water, and I guess it's just to alert if the wind gets really choppy, or well, not the wind, but the ocean. Same, I guess. How neat. It's so peaceful. Absolutely beautiful. The smells of the ocean and the pine trees. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. So worth coming here, right?
Are you ready to go?
Yes. I want to go see.
Let's go all the way down.
So huge tip for anyone that comes to the lighthouse. Lots of stairs. Huge cliff, absolutely fantastic, absolutely beautiful, not stroller friendly. Confirmed. I want to stay back with Emily while Sophia and Pam venture off to the lighthouse. So don't wake the baby. That's the theme of today. Don't do it. It's not worth it. We're going to wait till she wakes up on her own, and then we'll go.
This is definitely not the terrain for flip-flops. So, sneakers it is.
Or hiking boots. Hiking boots mostly, but sneakers that have a good grip would be also kind of good too.
That is true.
I'm not going to go in.
That's what he said.
That would be excessive.
We found the lighthouse. Now we're trying to figure out if there's an easier way to get to it, because we had to climb on rocks, so Emily won't be able to do it, so we'll see.
How was it?
So cool. So it's like a rocky area. So when we went down, we took some photos. We saw some like snails, a lot of them. So we had to be very careful about watching our step, but it was really cool and really fun.
We just did some, I don't know, it felt like climbing a cliff.
Technically you did.
It was an adventure for sure. It was nice, but definitely not stroller approved.
Well, Emily and I found the lighthouse, so.
Yes. We did too, just from a different angle. No, it's absolutely beautiful. If you can go down that rocky path and go down and be on the rocks in the water and look up at the lighthouse, it's definitely worth it. If you can't, there's definitely a smooth way to come here, and that's a little bit more friendly.
But it's also steep.
Yes, that is true.
You make me nervous. I think I might be hooked on you. All of the things you said to me, it seems like you like me too. We can take it slow, make sure we do this right. Canceled all my plans to be with you tonight. So just sit with me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go, come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think we were meant to be.
So we just got done with the visitor center at Acadia, and Sophia got her Junior Ranger book, and she got her stamp for her passport, and we just realized it was the first stamp in the which one?
Northeast.
Northeast. North Atlantic, something North Atlantic.
North Atlantic region.
Yes, region, that one.
You know where you're at?
Wait, we're in Maine. Was that far up?
And so she's super excited about that. I got a couple of things, our magnet and our Christmas ornament.
Gotta have
because
that.
Everywhere we go, we get a Christmas ornament.
Yep.
We love that. And then what else? Okay, so we learned that starting May 25th, you do have to have car reservations. That's outside of your pass for your, like the National Park pass. You have to have a car reservation to go on Cadillac Mountain or Cadillac Mountain Summit. I guess it's a road.
Which is fun because Cadillac Mountain is the highest point in the Northeast region, or the North Atlantic, and that's the first place in America in the winter months where the sun hits.
Oh,
so at the top of that mountain, if you're there at sunrise,
yeah,
you're getting the first rays of light of the U.S.
in this region. How awesome is that? But yeah, so you do have to have reservations for that. So we gotta make sure, even if you have campground reservations, you still have to make that reservation too. Yep. Which is surprising.
Everyone's different. Yeah, but the best part is we have hiking sticks that have 0 miles on them, maybe 6 or 7 footsteps, and that's only because we had to get them from the store to the truck. And so hopefully now we'll actually be able to use them in Acadia.
That would be fun.
So hiking boots plus walking sticks.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So one of the things we found here in Acadia, and a helpful tip for you, is that Acadia gets packed quick. And also the picnic areas, the tables, especially on a rainy day like today, they get drenched. So if you have a tailgate, that's how you picnic.
We just lost a child.
She's in the truck.
A rustic sandwich in the rustic forest.
This is almost like a commercial for Acadia. I mean, this right here is a man sandwich.
Wow.
The ultimate ciabatta BLT for Acadia.
That is beautiful. Actually, you look more like a woodchucker commercial. Oh, is that what it's called? Woodchuck?
I have a sandwich in Acadia and having fun with the family. That's all that matters.
Where's your axe?
I know, right?
Is it good?
Mm.
I'm so jealous. This girl right here loves ciabatta. And I am so jealous right now. I don't even want to talk about it.
One horse open sleigh. Over the hills we go.
Are you singing Christmas music?
We are in a pine forest. It smells like Christmas tree. And we're the closest we've ever been to the North Pole.
That is true. So our next stop after this is Mackinac,
Yeah.
and that is actually higher than where we're at now.
Really?
Yeah, so you'll be closer to the North Pole in Mackinac than you will.
Oh, but we haven't gotten there yet.
And technically, you are going to Fargo, North Dakota on our route,
That's true.
so that's
That'll be even
a lot
closer.
further.
We would have been closer if we were in Glacier National Park, right?
Uh-huh.
We were supposed to go last year, but we didn't.
I'll have to look. Is Libby, Montana
Closer?
higher in elevation than Bangor, Maine? You might have been closer to the North Pole at Libby.
Maybe. It didn't feel like it. It was like 120 degrees.
But technically,
Shaking her butt while she's singing chicken. She's
Jingle bell. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle all right.
Okay.
well, all right.
escalated quickly. That escalated quickly. She's like, jingle bells, jingle all the way.
And done. Did you like it?
Okay, right.
Did you like it a lot?
Okay, what?
Did you have fun?
Just have fun.
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll. Rock and roll. She made a rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
There's an app for that.
The map was attacking us.
No, just you.
I know.
Rock
There's an
and
app for what?
roll. I made a rock and roll.
Rock and
we
roll.
may have taught Emily rock and roll
Maybe.
while you were getting water.
Rock and roll.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. You two. Oh. What is she doing? back
She's
there?
doing everything.
So now I'm gonna make more water, and then we're just gonna check out Jordan Pond House,
Oh.
and then I guess we'll head back and check on the dogs. We didn't bring them this time, which is really funny because this is actually a dog-friendly national park. It has no restrictions. I haven't seen any sign that says no dogs allowed. So the only rule is that you keep them leashed and you pick up the food. You're so silly. Are you hitting mommy?
Unfiltered, this is exactly what happens on our trips to national parks. I have no words. Drama. That's all I have to say. Always drama.
It is a house full of girls.
Yeah. Anyway, so we are on Loop Road and we're going to continue on Loop Road. It's a one-way. So you can only go one way. We made it, I don't know, halfway around. Had a picnic, had a great time.
Yeah.
Now we're going to keep
go
going.
the other half.
Now, point, we can't see any of Maine. All we can see is the road because it's so rainy and foggy, you can't really see anything.
Yeah.
So-
you can just see like how many feet in front of you? Not too much.
Yeah.
But it's still gorgeous. It's still beautiful.
It's
so
fantastic.
it just makes us want to come back. I told him, I don't care what happens this week, as soon as that sun hits the horizon.
Yeah, as soon as the weather breaks,
Yes.
we're heading back here.
Yeah, for sure.
It's definitely beautiful, but
Yeah.
I would be prepared. Maine does rain. It is foggy.
Yes.
So just let you know, there's a 50-50 chance where you might actually see something or you might not.
And a tip, in an area like this, stay at least 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That way you don't feel like, oh, I'm only here for the weekend and now I only have this weather to deal with.
Yeah.
And it changes all the time. The weather will change from 1 hour to the other. So make sure you stay at least 2 weeks when you go to places like
There's
this.
just so much to see anyway.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
we're gonna buckle her up and hit the road.
Let's go. I got nice. This is actually a grocery store.
Is it really?
Like a full grocery store. I wasn't expecting that. When I walked in, I was like, I thought
It's
it was
not
a
just a
gas
grocery
station.
store. It's where campers come to meet.
Exactly. Oh yeah, that is true. You think we would have fit in here?
Absolutely.
All right. You got the rest of this, right? I just smashed them for you. See, if you do this, you don't get it dirty on the ground. Ha!
Going into national parks, you want to make sure that you have plan B. That's what this is.
Yeah.
So we absolutely want to go out and find new places, new events, new food, but every now and then you find out there is none. So
Yeah.
especially with kids,
Yeah. And a hungry wife.
especially a hungry wife.
Yeah, that gets hangry.
Very hangry.
Today, the sun is actually out, so we're going to try to get onto Cadillac Mountain Summit Road.
So before we get on Cadillac Mountain Summit Road, anytime we leave the RV, we make sure that we put the trash out so we can drop it off on the way. Except
We
this
left
time,
it. Aww, shoot.
we forgot.
What are we going to do about it now?
Yep. There she is. The infamous newbie mistake.
What are we going to do?
Good thing we only drove 2 miles down the road with our trash on the back.
Well, there's a trash can over there. Maybe I'll just see if I can fit it in there.
You're like, sorry guys, do you mind if we use your dumpster?
Yeah.
So you guys let us know if that's ever happened to you, because yeah.
No dumpster. What are we going to do?
We're gonna head back.
Oh my gosh.
It's
Well-
our badge of honor.
Yes. Well, we're almost there, so it's only 2 minutes, I think. Let's do it. Just drive slow so it doesn't fly off.
We're on a race to get to Summit Mountain.
Oh, because the sun is out.
All right, let's go.
I guess we weren't quite right around the corner. It was like a 10-minute drive back, but here we are, taking the trash. She was like, I can't tell you how many times I have done the same thing, driving off with the trash. So at least we're not alone. All right, are we ready to go now?
Hello, hello. Quick question. Is this too big to go up there?
No, you'll be fine.
Perfect, perfect. We've heard everyone say the roads are narrow, cliffs are sharp.
It's not. It's a regular road. I mean,
Okay.
it's narrow, but you'll be fine.
Okay,
Perfect,
awesome.
perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you kindly.
Bye.
You too.
Oh, do you want to open this?
So we had to ask.
Yes.
Because I tell you what, that is probably the first thing that everybody said is going on the road up to the mountain. It's sharp. The cliffs are, the cliffs are steep. The
What
roads
cliffs?
are narrow.
You didn't tell me there were cliffs.
What? There's no cliffs. There's no cliffs on
Is
a
this
mountain.
another Mount Evans?
Well, Mountain Evans was unique. It was definitely the highest.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we wanted to ask just to make sure. So, coming straight from the Ranger, it's just a
Yeah.
road. You guys are fine. Head on up.
Perfect.
So,
Hopefully we can find parking. We'll have our picnic up here. We're just so excited the sun is out. Oh my gosh. Yesterday we went in and it was foggy and rainy all day. It was still beautiful and we still had a great
it's a
time,
beautiful day.
but you can't see anything. So we didn't even try to come up to Cadillac Summit Road yesterday because you're just going to look at a bunch of clouds.
Yeah, you definitely couldn't see anything.
No.
So,
So today it's absolutely beautiful. Ah, so exciting.
on our way.
So we just made it to the top And well, now it's all about trying to find parking, I guess.
So-
it's pretty full up here.
I'm just gonna go on a limb here and say, if it's clear outside in Maine, you're not gonna find parking for a dually.
We can always go to the other spillover parking a little bit further down and then come back up here in about 30 minutes or so.
There
And
are
there's a spot. Do you think we can fit there?
no, not at all. There are definitely advantages of having a smaller
Oh,
vehicle.
there's plenty of parking.
Oh yes.
Yay! We're just gonna have to back it in.
Don't want to leave any trees to rest.
I was not expecting it to be this windy, like gusty windy up here. And it's so much fun because the clouds just kind of, woo, blow right over you. So that's really neat. But yeah, the views are beautiful. We still have a little bit of cloud cover, but it's still so much better than yesterday. It's nice. Hello.
Good.
Yes, a little windy.
I tell you what, so while Pam was out gazing at the lakes, I found out that on top of the mountain is the only place where you have cell reception in most of Acadia.
Oh, really? I didn't realize. We didn't even check our phones.
Yep, I did. I was like, wait a minute. We have 3 bars on the top of the mountain.
Oh my gosh.
But as soon as you get to the bottom,
gone.
gone.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad we didn't know because we don't need to know.
So, helpful tip.
Yes. Yeah, for emergencies, definitely.
Just go to the top of the mountain.
Yes. Perfect.
Picnic time.
How cozy.
What a great view.
I know, right? I just want to sit right here. No, I was thinking about, because there's like a trail that takes us here. This is actually, just so you know, we found additional parking at, what's it called? Jordan Pond. They had lots of parking right in front, but then we went to the additional because there was nothing available. And it's already filling up too, but we fit the dually in the additional parking. I think this is great. This is gonna be so much fun. We're gonna go explore some walking around, but first we're gonna eat. And of course, Emily fell asleep. So we're gonna have to bring her a snack for later.
So I'll definitely say, and I'll definitely recommend, that tailgating in Acadia is the way to go.
Yeah.
There's really, I'm not
Yes,
saying there's
yeah.
no restaurant, but if it's even a decent day, there's so many people, you're just not gonna.
Well, it's not about the restaurant.
Yeah.
I think there's one, and they're supposed to have really good cupcakes, everything homemade, which I can't have.
Well,
or
we're
muffins.
we're definitely going in there.
Yeah, on the 25th. They're still closed for the season. But yeah, no, they don't have a lot of picnic areas. And the ones they do, and I don't know if it's because it's May and everything is still really damp, they were all wet wooden tables in the woods. So yeah, it's definitely more comfortable if you have a tailgate.
It's just so much
to do
easier.
that. Yeah.
And we got a big old tailgate too.
I know.
I mean, this is like a huge dining room.
I know it is.
Bring out your chairs.
Bigger than the rig, right?
Have a great time.
Yep. Now we're gonna get some snacks.
I just made the perfect sandwich.
That looks amazing.
I'm gonna try it. That is so good.
Now, how is that sandwich? Did you like the rustic ciabatta bread better or this? It's softer.
This comes in a straight second place.
Okay. It's probably easier to eat.
I'll tell you what, Acadia, we haven't made better sandwiches.
Oh.
I don't know why. This is fabulous.
Delicious.
It's so good.
So we're walking on a trail here at the pond, and we have checked a lot of different boxes. The first box is Pam is completely sound with all of nature. She is walking around and she keeps saying we need to stop, and we all stop, and then she's like, smell. And I'm like, it smells like outside. It smells like a forest. What am I sniffing? And she goes, the birds are singing, the smells are so rejuvenating. And I'm like, I'm worried about ticks. I'm looking around going, where are the bugs at?
You're hilarious.
That's the first one. The second one is that we have the baby sleeping, which is always a bonus. So all of the trails here, they're all paved. So it's great for strollers. It's great for families. It's just easy and you just get to meander.
Yeah.
So that's amazing.
Yeah.
And the third thing that we checked was the box of forgetting our walking sticks.
Yes, again.
So there again, 0 steps on our walking sticks.
I found a little tiny stick.
You found a tiny stick.
You're just gonna
With a
have
little
to
handle.
hunch over.
Handle.
So for all the families out there that go buy these expensive walking sticks and the visions of going out and actually walking with the stick, it's probably not gonna happen. Just gonna show you.
Because you'll forget them.
This is exactly what happens. You forget it. It is beautiful here.
You know, just wait until you go around the corner. It's beautiful.
Well, I can't wait.
Wow.
I'm excited. I mean, literally, this right here completely reminds me of being in Switzerland. Interlaken, all of it. No, this is amazing.
That's awesome. Absolutely.
And then me letting her go. That one will only do once.
Well, that was perfect timing.
I only circled around 5 times.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Whew, it's beautiful. It's a small little beach. Yeah, it's nice. I mean, you have the pine trees and the cliffs and the beach area. So, and right now before June, you can bring your dogs with you. So if you have dogs that love to swim, that's the perfect place to go. Yeah, it was absolutely beautiful. Sorry.
We actually found one parking space.
Oh, yeah.
We found one. I think I would be very disheartened
Yeah, I don't
to
think
park
I-
there.
All right, so this is our third time at Acadia National Park, and we finally got sunshine, and finally there's no fog, so we were able to see the whole beautiful coastline for the first time.
Yeah.
We thought it was great the first time we saw it, but now that it's all clear, absolutely beautiful.
Acadia without the fog and the clouds and all that.
Yeah.
is
And rain.
so colorful, so rich in greens and blues.
And breathtaking.
It's mind blowing.
Yeah. And the color of the water is just so beautiful. It's crystal clear.
So we're going to Jordan Pond, which is fantastic. All of the roads that they've developed here over the past 100 years, they're all wide, flat, easily accessible for strollers and everything. So we're headed there. We don't know what the parking situation is, but we'll find out.
Oh,
so,
yeah. And we were there yesterday, and there was a lot of additional parking, so I'm sure we'll find something.
We'll find something,
It'll
definitely.
be fun. Yes, the girls can play, and the weather today, like we said, it's absolutely beautiful.
And I will say this, another huge tip, make sure you guys have a cooler full of ice, full of food, because it's just the way to go.
Yep,
We've learned that after traveling all the way from coast to coast.
Yes, that and dress in layers.
Yeah, that's another one.
Yes, if it's cool in the morning, or they say it's going to be 67 high, or don't believe it, because we just went up in the sun, it was 79, and we're wearing sweaters. So wear layers.
So we met a local, and he definitely said, layer up.
Yeah.
He goes, because 1 second it's going to be ice cold, the next minute it's going to be hot, and you're just going to be bothered.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
layer it up.
Exactly.
Does that mean I can bring my flip-flops?
No. No flip-flops.
I tried.
5 minutes ago, we just wanted to buy t-shirts or put t-shirts on, and now it's freezing again.
Welcome to Maine.
I know.
Layers
Oh my
is the key.
It's so beautiful.
The absolute best part of Jordan Pond here in Acadia is the walkway that goes all the way around. Well, I don't know if it goes all the way around, but so far we're like a mile in.
It's
And
definitely not stroller friendly.
we were walking the plank.
Literally.
Definitely not stroller friendly,
Nope.
but one heck of a good time.
I don't cry when it rains no more, or I get dirt on my shoes. I don't mind climbing 8 more floors, 'cause these stairs are all heading to you. I don't wait for tomorrow's sunshine when I feel it today. And when it's cold in the dead of winter, remember that snow melts away. One more cold drink, one more roll, one more dance before the doors get closed. Please remember, enjoy the show. Let's get happy before we get old. We don't need plans
We
or
have finally finished the plank walking.
We got to the end.
Now we're doing rock
Mommy's
climbing.
so big.
All right, the easy part's over.
So big.
Yeah, they're so big.
Can we do it?
All right, we have left the board and we are on the ground. I think you're rock climbing in the wrong shoes.
Maybe.
You need to go that way, not that way.
I was like, jeez.
I mean, you're literally rock climbing. The trail's that way.
I was like, oh my gosh, how am I gonna do this? Where's the baby?
This is a much easier way.
Yes. I really should have worn my hiking boots this time, but I did it 2 days in a row and we never did any hiking, and I thought this is like the carriage road where it's all flat gravel the whole way around. Yeah, totally not. So Jordan Pond Lake definitely need some good sneakers or hiking boots.
We don't need plans or a fancy agenda. Well, let's just see where it goes. We got no care for the way people stare at the dust and the dirt on our clothes. Hey, my friend, we'll never say remember when, if we keep on making memories where we stand, where we stand. One more
from planks to super duper rocky
Boulders.
to really comfortable regular gravel trail. So
I like the easy. Just
Yeah.
the no breathing heavy, just having a great time.
exactly. So I think we got through the worst, and the rest is going to be pretty easy around the lake. We'll definitely look forward to having dinner in Bar Harbor today.
So I'm definitely on game for getting a cooler backpack so I can put sandwiches in and just reach back and grab my sandwich and just,
Yes.
I mean, they make these. We're gonna
Yes,
find them.
we didn't know. Somebody just walked by us with a cooler backpack. How awesome.
They're killing me. I'll carry Emily, you can carry Sophia.
All right.
It's absolutely beautiful out here. I don't know if y'all can see this. This whole lake, this whole area, it's fantastic. Especially, I mean, you couldn't ask for a better day. It's almost hot. It's Maine hot. It's like 68 degrees. It's like, whew, this is boiling. This is Florida weather.